Level Up Latina partners with working women and mamas alike to guide them in achieving fulfilling career and life goals through financial empowerment, professional or leadership coaching, and personal wellness. Find the unique coaching you need to succeed.
You're listening to Vero, Ceci, and Irene, and we are Level Up Latina.
Welcome back to another episode of the Level Up Latina podcast. This is episode 342, and it's our fan favorite. It's the random show at the end of May 2026. At this point, everybody will have survived their recent 3-day weekend and hopefully got some R&R. Those of us that don't have to work weekends or holidays. I'll be back from my trip to Italy. We have just talked about travel on the previous show, so I'm thinking about that still. But I'm going to try to switch gears here with my comadritas in podcasting. My sisters from another mister. My friends for over 20 years. La Ceci y la Vero. Ceci is super domestic. She is folding clothes. Vero is enjoying a dinner snack with her pink headphones. We should do like the ASMR. So yeah, the girls are being super themselves. ¿Cómo están today? Living your best life on this Monday?
Bien. Yes. Aquí, you said it. I was folding the leggings that the girls use for their uniform. I don't know if you saw. Uno tiene un hoyote. I'm like, okay, eso ya a la basura. Yeah, that's what I'm doing because me quedo aquí en la cama, and that's it. That's all. Mañana viene Doña Mari a hacer el resto del laundry, so I'm thankful for that.
Very nice.
Qué bonito, qué bueno. Good for you.
Yo ando snacking, ando como no tenía hambre. Según yo fui por my water bottle, and I was like, you know what, since I'm up, I'm gonna grab a quick little snack. But I'm snacking like a kid. So I got chips and some cookies.
Yum. I made carne con chile verde today. It came out so good, but there wasn't enough. My family loves it. They just love it. And honestly, they were going to be chuletas, but everybody knows when there's pork, they're like, can you turn it into chile verde? So I did, but it's a little not enough in non-chuleta form and diced up. But it came out so good. But I feel like everybody's going to need a second dinner soon. But that's what we did right before we started podcasting. So today we're going to keep it light and funny. I'm going to ask these random questions that I told the internet to give me. They're all going to be supposedly light and funny, nothing serious. Like last time when I was like, all right, tension. It started with like an intense question. All right, guys, what screams I'm an adult now in your life? What is one thing? Well, I just actually had great examples of you folding clothes. But what screams I'm an adult now? I have mine. You guys can think of yours. I used to always get so frustrated with my mom, like when she was like having brain farts, and I would just be like, oh, mom, you know, and now I catch the kids with me doing that. Like I'll say something, well, mom, you said the wrong thing, or mom, you pressed the wrong button, or mom, you know, I will do like brain fart things, and I'm like, I am an adult now. Like I'm surprised I'm not putting like dish soap in the pan as oil. You know, I'll do like things like that, like absent-minded things. I'm like, soy una viejita now. That's the kind of stuff my mom would do. If the kids have to be like, mom, I'll be like mispronouncing the same word over and over again. Yesterday I was saying the word thespian, it's with the P, and I kept saying thespian. And Sophie was just like laughing at me. And I'm like, why are you laughing at me? That I'm an adult now. When your kids are laughing at you, you're like the butt of the joke. I'm like, oh, I'm saying like lesbian. She's like, exactly, mom. It's with a P. I'm like, I know it's with a P, but just dumb. I'm an adult now, guys. Well, the way I act like a dork in front of my kids, I'm not. I swear to them that I used to be cool, but you do get older and you just become kind of like clumsy with your words and your actions. Go ahead. I'm sorry, youth of today.
Irene, I started thinking of like perfect timing for the cheerleading video that we saw this weekend of you. Like young Irene being super cool and a
God,
cheerleader.
I know. When I was
You're
super
like,
cool.
trust me, I was cool. Look, siempre voy a ser cool.
Kids, I can dance. Like, yeah,
Love
right.
that.
Like, you're a dork, mom. I love seeing those cheerleading videos. I know. But what makes you guys feel like I'm an adult now?
Literally this, lo que dijiste, folding
Chores.
clothes. Like, oh my God, aquí I'm like, oh, en lo que espero, I'm like, déjame doblar esta ropita que tengo aquí. Or hanging, like, the uniforms or the delicates. I hang them to dry. I hang them in my garage. I have this.
¿Qué señora? ¿Qué señora?
Total señora thing. I mean, the thing was already in the house, but still, I probably would have bought one if it didn't come in the house. Like a ¿cómo se dice? Una rack for clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
and I hang
actually
my
for
clothes.
hanging wet towels or clothes or
Yeah. So I hang my clothes. I do that. Let's see. Me pongo guantes para lavar los trastes. I do that because I want to like protect my hands and manicured hands, según yo. Mis cremas, of course. Las cremas en la noche y en la mañana. Like I won't go to sleep without, mis cremas en la noche. Yeah, and this is total señora now. But because of what I've been reading and learning about menopause, premenopause, about like having probiotics with every meal, and so I don't not like popping pills for probiotics. I take my normal like multivitamin, but so yogurt or kimchi or raw, ¿cómo se llama esta cosa? Sauerkraut. I've been buying that, and I try to put it, like, eat it with every meal. So, like, el kefir en la mañana, un little shot. Maybe during lunchtime, un poquito de sauerkraut. La de Trader Joe's is really good. And then kimchi. Kimchi, I was buying, I'm like, no me gustaban unas. And then finally, one of, like, our little, one of the little friends de las amigas de las niñas de la escuela, one of the moms, she's like, it's because you need to buy a Asian brand. That's why you don't like the other ones. I was like, oh, okay, ya me dijo. So, yeah, that's what I've been doing, señora.
Yeah, kimchi, Asian brands for sure. You got to go to the Korean markets for that.
Sure, you already sound like a Korean, like an Asian lady saying the other stuff you were doing, your cremas, everything. Except the sauerkraut.
I know.
A little German in there.
Yeah, a little, yeah. Y el kefir.
Ooh, for me, it's deciding, I'm going to put the little poll for you guys today because the big one's too much water. No vamos a gastar tanta agua. Y no se siente tanta calor. Así que you guys are going to be in the water for 5 minutes, and I'm not going to waste a whole pool of water because you guys are going to dip in for 5 minutes, and then the water's going to sit there for a week. So that is me adulting now. Before I would have been like, yeah, fuck it. It's only going to be 5 minutes. Ni modo, que tiene. No. Not no more. That's part of it. Today I'm being a big kid, though. I did just grab chips, cookies, and a soda. So that is not an adult decision, but that's not what I normally eat. Pero se me antojó. I'm also finishing my period. I think every time I record, I'm on my period, you guys. So that's part of it.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
I think you're just always on your period.
Hi, my name's Vero, and I'm always on my period. Nice to meet you.
Adulting.
Yes. I'm like, can I just
Cuarentona
be
stuff.
menopausal already? I could have no period for a year and be okay and still have the hot flashes.
Maybe you're getting there.
I actually get excited every time I get my period. I get excited. I'm like, I'm not there yet.
I'm still young. I'm still young, okay? Thespians, you.
Exacto. I may not be able to pronounce words, but I'm bleeding still.
I think adulting, let's see, now driving a minivan because I actually need the space instead of before, because that's all I could afford to drive was my dad's old minivan. I don't know. I think super adulting is being responsible for 4 little kids, man. That's like major. I could be irresponsible with 4 kids, but you know, I get them places, feed them. Like that to me is major. But I have noticed that my señora thing is definitely, Ceci, all of the above when you guys were talking about like hanging your clothes. Antes tiraba todo al dryer. I don't care, let it whatever. And then like my fajita shirts would like shrink or mess up, right? So now I'm like, no, eso tiene que colgarse. Like I can just buy a ton of them, right? And not worry about it. But not anymore. Now I'm like, my bra must hang. You know, I'm going to hang my fajita. I'm going to do this. Certain things I wash a mano. So it's just like little things that I noticed. Yeah, I'm totally a señora. You said the oil in the pan. I just did that this weekend. Is a dish up with water so that para que se despegue las cosas en la olla. So I use that. I just did that this weekend, actually. It's so funny. And like low until it kind of bubbles. Yeah, I mean, we're there. I'm there with you ladies, okay? So no me estoy quedando atrás.
We are in our adult eras now, and on that note, as adults, we are also Latinas. So what would y'all say is like the most Latina mom thing you do now, like as a Latina, other than yell at your kids like a Latina, like in Spanish? Latina mom thing.
Oh my God, los tamales que me aviento like every end of the year. Que me pongo chinga, like, okay. Tamales. I never thought I would be that mom, but I guess, yeah, we're señoras, and that's what I do. Tamales, la tamalada at the end of the year. And then now I'm like, well, this is not really Mexican, but I started a sourdough starter from scratch, and it's finally working.
That is such an adult thing.
That is such an adult thing. Like, ahí tengo mi freaking little starter, like, and I feed it every 2 weeks, and we named it, Samantha named her Bubbles the other day. So, Bubbles, ahí está, en el refri.
Perfect. I mean, you know what you're doing. I love it. You're going with that trend. I would say the most Latina mom thing I do now is, like, if kids are here, I want to feed them. And my oldest son, who's almost 20, Whenever he's in town, he always has his high school friends over that are all now college friends. They're all in college. And I can't help myself. I'm like, I don't care if it's annoying. I have to go in there like, hey, everybody eating? Anybody hungry? Anybody? And they take me up on it sometimes, but I'll always make extra when they're coming. And that I get that from my mom. My mom wanted to feed people, and that's how she showed her love. So I'm always trying to feed people that come into this home. I'm always trying to go above and beyond with my foods. And I have, as of late, been getting a lot of love and admiration from family, because it's like, oh, we're going to come here, we're going to eat good, there's going to be options. And I think I just get that from my mom, that my mom was like that. On Thanksgiving, we had American food, but she always had her secret Mexican dishes on the stove. And that is how I feel I am becoming when I host. I have plenty of food, plenty of options. Tienen que ver de estas tres salsas. Has to be all these toppings. Has to be all these different kind of cuisines. And my husband's like, man, you like really, every time lately, he's like, you outdid yourself. This time you outdid yourself. No, this time you outdid yourself. I think I get that from my mom, like the wanting to feed people. Y que sea mucho, abundante, y que sea rico, y que sea mexicano. You know, that's my thing. But especially if kids bring kids over, teenagers, my 14-year-old, they don't want me to make them anything, but I'll be like, you guys want pizza? Do you guys want Wingstop? I'm just like spoiling people with food, but I for sure got that from my mom.
The most Latino thing I do is when I'm brushing my kids' hair, especially the girls. No te muevas, no te muevas. ¿A dónde vas?
That's
¿A dónde mueves la cabeza? ¿Por qué le haces así?
I used to do that to my daughter.
Oh my God, that is the most Mexican thing, the most Mexican mom thing I do right now. And I did it this morning. So right when you said, I was like, yeah, it's totally, te voy a dar con el cepillo para que dejes de moverte. That is definitely.
Who's been hit with the cepillo?
Yeah,
I've been hit with the cepillo.
Yes,
It's like,
totally.
my sister did it. My mom did it. They're going to hit you with the cepillo.
Yeah.
I hope never to have done that, but I've done chanclazos. I'm not proud of it. So they've gotten hit with their chanclas on their little bottoms. Latina
Same for sure.
Latina mom. All right. So what is your toxic positivity habit? So something that's always positive. It's always going to be positive when it's Ceci, Vero, or Irene. This one thing, this toxic positivity
My
habit.
thing is just, todo va a estar bien. Everything ends up okay. Todo va a salir bien.
Aw.
There's nothing that you can
Good
mess
outlook.
up, but todo va a salir bien. Don't worry about it. Todo va a salir bien.
For me, it's more stuff on the table, like, you know, more things to do. I'm like, I'll figure it out. I'll just figure it out.
Good. Both of you super positive. You'll always be able to figure it out. You always feel like it'll be okay. I think my toxic positivity trait is I am for sure comfortable with being myself in a space, even if it feels like sometimes I might need to dim down myself. I think that doesn't do anyone any justice. So I try to be truly the light or the energy if I feel like bringing that, or humor if I see sadness, and as opposed to being like sad if I see sadness. You know, I'm trying to just be the opposing negative thing, and it might rub people the wrong way, but that's just my habit, and I think I'll get it from my husband to just bring goodness into a space. So the three of us shared our toxic positivity habit. What is one fashion trend that you will never do again, or something that you hope never goes away? I just added that, but maybe a thing that you did that you're like, oh my God, I can't believe I did that. Or maybe something that you can't let go of. Like they say skinny jeans are out, but maybe you can't let go of it. Right?
No, low-waisted pants. Yeah, never again. Why did we even start?
Never again.
Never again. Yes.
And underwear, low-waisted underwear, like why?
Oh, yeah.
Why do we do those things, guys?
Mm-hmm.
Thongs, I can't do thongs
Ustedes
anymore.
mismas se desfiguraron el cuerpo.
That's true.
Yeah. One thing I wish never goes away, because I'm comfortable in those now, are like the high-waisted and like fitted from like the hips, but like wide leg jeans. I like those. I feel like they look good on me.
That's
But
like the newest thing, like not to
Yeah.
have like the skinny, either
Sí.
capri or tapered, but like wide leg. It's very
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
A trend that we'll never do again. I don't know. Maybe we had some pretty scary hair trends back in our days, you know, the big puffy bangs, you know, but I do hope that those things never come back. Like, I hope that some of the hair trends that were once cool don't become cool again, because I don't know that I could do big hair from the 80s or super, super slick back buns, which is kind of cool now, but yeah, not the way we did it in the 80s and 90s. So hopefully those hair fashion things stay away. Like those really intense freaking highlights. Remember when you used to get really intense highlights?
Yes, que parecía
That
un
was not cute.
zorrillo. You know?
Right? It's not cute.
It is not. I know. I saw pictures.
Qué
I'm like,
feo.
I know, or the intense like lip liner. I know. How do we do all that? But we did it. But
The
I hope
intense
those things don't
lipstick?
come back. Yeah, like the lip liner.
Oh, yeah.
can you-
Dark.
It's like dark. You would buy the
Yeah.
darkest color at the swap
Yeah.
meet, and the inside was like the color of your freaking nipples, all pink.
I have these tints for lip liner. For lip liner that you like, it dries and then you peel it off.
Yeah.
But when
Those
you
are
put
cool.
it on, it looks like chola. Like it looks like
does.
straight chola.
Yeah, it does. It's crazy. I love those tints though. I love those.
Yeah.
I love how far makeup's come.
I know.
All right. So if your life had a warning label, what would it be? What are you going to say to people? Warning. Vero's laughing. I feel like she has her answer.
I'm fun, but I can be destructive.
I'm fun, but it might break. Dice la Vero. I like that. What's your warning?
La ves muy calladita, but she's a little bit bossy.
Oh, calladita, but she'll tell you how to get it done. Love that. We'll make you travel. That's going to be the warning side. We'll make you travel and feel awkward at the same time. My husband and I together, we're going to be like the awkward jokesters, and you're going to feel uncomfortable with his awkward jokes and my loudness. So it'll be awkward, but maybe we'll be doing somewhere where we're traveling. So we'll make you travel. All right. So another question from our fun and light, so we can keep it fun and light for the next couple of minutes until we wrap our episode. Let's see. What's a hill that you're willing to die on? So one thing that you stand on, and that's like, nadie te va a cambiar la opinión. Like, you're dying on that hill. What is it?
I can't believe you guys haven't like together said, people never change.
Oh, yes. People never change. That's true. People don't change.
I don't know. I think people can change. I think people eventually change. I think you evolve and
You
change.
evolve.
I don't believe that anymore. Like, I thought Ceci was going to say the hill you stand or will die on is church on Sundays. You're so good about church on Sundays. Like, you believe on that.
Because
Not
of
that it's
my husband.
Yeah, I know. It's like, it's not like a, sometimes people say that's the hill I'm willing to die on, and it's like a statement or something, but that's a lifestyle thing that like you guys are so firm. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Non-negotiable.
So you know what we did is because I was gonna get up early yesterday to go run. I told Luis, I'm like, let's go to mass on Saturday evening. So we went Saturday evening at mass because we were gonna miss our regular mass time. So we did that. Yeah.
I mean, that's
even in
standing
vacaciones.
tall. Like, you're never gonna back down. Even on vacaciones, you
Even
came
in
to visit me.
vacaciones
We
we
went to
must.
church at 8 a.m., but we went to church.
That's right.
And that's a hill you're willing to die
right.
on. We are good Catholics, and we go to
Yes.
church every weekend.
We went
Easy,
con
no?
Lisette, todas chimultrufias.
So impressed with you ladies.
Fuimos. It's so impressive. It's really impressive. I really admire you and your husband. Like, just wonderful church-going people. What about you, Vero? What's a hill you're willing to die on?
Oh, man. I don't know. Maybe like, that's not right. That's just not right. For anything that's not right, I'm like, no. I would just stand up for something that I don't think is right. But it varies. It's going to vary. If it's injustice, if it's someone being an asshole to somebody else, if it's something, I don't know. It's just something that feels off. I'm going to stand up and say something. Like, I will, I don't know. I guess you could say, I don't know, protect what feels right, like what feels right and what needs to be said. And if people are afraid, I'm going to be the one that's like, pero no podemos quedarnos callados. No, cállate porque...
I believe that about you.
You know?
When it comes to politics, that's totally you. You're an open book, and we know how you feel, and you're respectful about it, but you die on that hill about what's right and what's wrong. I see that in you all the time, especially when it comes to like your opinion around the state of our country. So you're absolutely right. You're willing to die on that hill to be honest and say that's not right. So I'm going to say that's not right. I see that in you all the time at all. I'd say a hill I'm willing to die on is just the importance of your marriage. Your marriage is the thing that your children will see, your family will see. Like, you're an example, and I'm willing to die on that hill. That it's an honor to be an example. It takes work. It's not easy. But I look to be a good example. I look to be a good example to people, not a fake example. There's going to be tough things, but I like to be that role model and that example. So my marriage values, it's a hill that I'm willing to die on, because I do think that people can be wishy-washy about marriage. So like my husband and I have a lot of respect for each other, and you'll see it like when we're with other couples. We may be fun and we may make you feel awkward with our jokes, but there's like this respect. There's a super respect there for each other. And I love that way of treating each other and counting on each other. And I love the kids seeing that. So I will die on that hill. And so other people will be like, do you always have to pick you up at the airport? Yeah, that's a standard, or do you always have to do XYZ thing for him? Yes, because I like doing that for my partner. So we will die on that hill, like our lifestyle with each other. And I think it's paying off. It's totally paying off. At least it seems that way now.
I love it. Yeah.
All right. So what is one thing that people love that you secretly hate? Do people love mayonnaise? Because I hate mayonnaise. What is one thing people love that you secretly hate? Oh, Vero doesn't like mayo.
I don't like mayo either. No.
At all? Need no sandwich?
Put it.
I'll
Put
have
it, but don't
not in
let
a
me see
sandwich.
it.
Yeah.
Really?
I don't mind it mixed in things, but if you can taste it, if I could see it on the sandwich, if it's gonna be on the corner of my mouth, me da asco. I don't like it.
Oh,
I don't like
yeah.
it.
No, I don't. I mean,
People
I
like
don't
it.
take spoonfuls of it. Like hace rato hice tostadas de atún, and so for 3 cans of tuna, I put like three tablespoons.
Mix
I
it
think
and
Luis
stuff.
likes it more than me because he's like, oh, this is kind of dry. I was like, yeah, I don't want to put a shitload.
I love it dry. Yeah, I
Yeah.
love like.
Ponle crema.
What are other things that people love?
O yogur. Ya ves que ahora le ponen todo yogur because it's
Oh,
more
yeah, or
protein.
Greek
and it's
yogurt.
healthy. Greek yogurt.
Oh, it's so good for you.
Mhm.
You know, one thing that people love that I secretly hate? People love like those like competition reality shows. I secretly can't get into stuff like that, like Love Island and stuff like that. That people will talk about the shows, like que no sé 90 Day Fiance and over this, that, and the other. Maybe because my hill to die on over here is like this marital standard that sometimes may be different.
Maybe
But
that's why.
I can't get into shows like that. Dating shows, yeah, I'm not like. Ugh, it's so annoying. Like people just being kind of ghetto on dating shows and.
What do people love? Yeah, everybody was talking about that, like that
That
Temptation
Love Island.
Island or something.
And
no?
Temptation Island.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I
yeah.
Never.
I'm like,
I can't get into stuff like that.
See.
Let's see. People love standing in line for new shit. I can't stand that. Why?
Oh yeah, same. Hell
Good one, Vero.
Yes.
Good one.
Wait, why?
That is a good
Hell
one.
no.
Hell no. You see that a lot on the weekends, huh? Like, en el café y compra. Aquí venden like the best bagels or croissants, whatever, and it's like, ay no.
Or like for the new iPhone, like, ay, cuando ya llega el tiempo,
también.
que me lo, you guys know me, they can mail it to me. I don't want to go wait in that line. That's like,
Exactly.
that's a good one, Vero.
Me's like, ay, cuando me deje de funcionar este.
For real. All right, our next question is, what's the most random thing in your purse right now? You can imagine what's in your purse. I can imagine, I believe, but if your purse is around you, grab it. I can imagine it's got some basic stuff, but for the longest time, I had a random pair of black socks in my purse. So random. I just needed to put them away. Why do I need them? Where am I going to randomly need black socks, y'all? You have, what is that, rocks? Okay, that's a funny one.
Es una bolsita con lentejas adentro.
Lentejas, tell me about that. Why do you
Lentejas,
have
because my mom always used to do this like tradition para el año nuevo. I'm sure you guys have seen it, heard about it. Para el año nuevo, like you grab like lentils, like raw lentils, and you throw them on yourselves for abundance. And so then you catch the ones that you catch. How is it? I don't know. The ones that you catch, you put them in a little like sachet and just carry it in your purse all year long. And then next year, and then at the end of the year, you toss these and then you do it again. So this is random, I think.
Very cool. I have random coins from Vietnam in my purse. Super random. Go ahead, Vito. What is random? Because she's digging through it.
I am digging through it. Can you hear me? Oh, I was like, I am digging. Look, I have a random
Love
stack
it.
of just letters. They're mail. It's just mail. I don't know what from where or from when.
Like stationery?
It's
mail.
It's mail. And then I have like these Cheesecake Factory gift cards that I won at our Christmas dinner that I have not used yet. Going, like, I'm gonna take.
I'll
that
take
with
it.
me
You
'cause
can
I
mail
might
it to
go
me.
You know, I'll mail it to you. You might.
Yeah.
You're gonna use them faster than I did.
Oh, I should do that because I have a bunch of gift cards aquí también just
Put 'em in
sitting
your
there.
purse.
I should
Put 'em
carry
in your
them in my
purse.
purse.
Yeah, and the reason I carry them
Maybe
is
you'll
like, in
use
case I go to dinner with my husband, we can go have cheese. No, it's okay. It's my random stuff in the middle section of my purse. That it's like a hidden secret thing. So yeah, that and my little dedito, my rubber finger.
A rubber finger. That's hella random.
What is that for? The
Girl, because I have to go through paperwork. That's why. So today was payroll. Remember I was telling you guys I was doing payroll since Friday? And I have a stack. I have 53 people I have to do payroll for and review time cards. So I use my little finger. I'm fast. I'm like, I use this. Who do I have? It's pretty cool. I love it. I'm a nerd.
I saw that, Ceci, you had, I love this, the little picks, the little floss picks.
Yes, es que
I
la
love
carne,
those. I'll
dude,
see yours and I'll
satura.
match you. Mine are not in my purse, but they go in my little travel stuff. So I
Yeah.
have them out. But I freaking love these. We already talked about this on a show, I think. How
We
much we
did.
love
I
these
think we did.
floss picks. But yeah, we all carry randomness. I used to have the most random stuff in my bags when I had little kids, and I would carry these ungodly huge bags. Remember when big bags were cool? And then I would say, downgrade this bag because you just carry the randomest stuff, brushes and deodorants and toys and just un desmadre in my purse.
shoulder would
cargaba.
ache. 'Cause it was so
Yes.
heavy. Yeah.
Portable chargers, like just ridiculousness. An iPad, if the bag was big enough, like that's insane. That is insane. So I always try to keep the bag to a smaller size. And then sometimes when they're too small, it's a mess. I just lost these awesome freaking Versace shades because my purse was too small and I kept holding them in my hand. But anyway, that's not in the purse randomly. Let's see. My next question. One thing you are unnecessarily bougie about. One thing you are unnecessarily bougie about. So you got high standards. What is it?
I don't know if this is bougie, but I always like, para ir a misa, I always do my makeup. Always, always, always. Except that one day when we woke up at the crack of dawn. But I always like, I don't know, I just feel, especially here at church, because I feel like everybody knows me and sees us all the time. And, you know, it's like the girls' school, so siempre quiero estar arreglada en misa. Not during the week. During the week, I drop off, me ven chimoltrufia, but there siempre me gusta estar arreglada and even with my clothes, like to just, you know, maybe un zapatito mejor, like heels or sandals or something like cute for mass.
Love that.
Oh, for me, it's going to be going out and like having to wait in line or wait for a table. Like, I'm going to pay to get to the front of the line. If it's a club or like a really nice restaurant, like I'll be like, I'm going to pay to get to the front. Like, can I slip you a 20? Here, shake my hand. Here's $50. Like I've done that in Vegas. Like I'm not going to go to a club now, right? I mean, I will go to a club, but if I go to a club, I'm going to have somewhere to sit. I'm going to have somewhere to put my drink down. Like, I'm definitely not going to just wait. Yeah. There's better things for us to do, you guys, and just wait. So, yeah.
I agree. And I love that Vettel's on that message of not wasting time, and where you can cut the wait out, cut it out. And sometimes that's just money, which I love. And in fact, I think my example would be like just having my Amex. Sometimes I think my Amex is, do I really need this Amex? Now it's like $8.95 a year, but it includes all these cool things. So yes, I have my Amex so that I don't have to give up all the things now that I'm used to having with it. Like, you know, this Hertz special. When I rent a car, I don't have to wait and I get this upgrade, and it's because I have an Amex. Or I go to a cool lounge wherever I am in the country. It's because I have an Amex. I get all this money back for like, I don't know, Hulu or whatever we pay for because I have an Amex. I'm a little unnecessarily bougie about that though, because I will upgrade and not have commercials. I don't care what it is. I cannot do commercials on TV streaming. So I will pay everybody. Everybody's taking our money right now. Peacock, Paramount, Apple, freaking HBO, Hulu, Netflix. I should be embarrassed with all the streaming services we have, but I do not want to pay for commercials. So I'm unnecessarily bougie about that. And then my dating game, like we purposely moved to the South Bay here in SoCal to live here so our kids could go to school here. But also we date here. Like this is where we stay. We don't really go and outside of the South Bay. We just don't. But I love it because we have all the best restaurants, Manhattan Beach, Hermosa Beach, Redondo Beach, where our kids go to school. And very, very bougie about that. Also my church. I'm a little church groupie. I go to all the churches. I have a church for religious ed. I have a church where I got married, and my kids do religious ed. When they're a little bit older, they go there. So I have jumped around, but right now I'm going to a church in Manhattan Beach that I absolutely love. It is the bougiest, most beautiful church in the most beautiful neighborhood, but I love this church. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. I was there today. That is my church. Unnecessarily, I do not need to drive the extra 10 minutes. I have beautiful churches. My actual church that is 6 minutes away, that is on a hill. You can see the water from it. I love that church already, but the other church is just so majestic. So I'm very bougie about my churches. I jump around. I'm a little church groupie, but unnecessarily bougie, because some would say just like stick to one. But I have my reasons and my seasons to go to them, and right now I'm definitely going to my favorite church in Manhattan Beach. And I told my sister about it, and she went this weekend. I can't wait to hear what she thinks about this gorgeous church. It's amazing. Anyway, last question, because I believe we all answered that. This will be our last question, and we got through all the fun and light topics. When you were a kid, what made you think, that kid is rich? What was the thing you saw in other kids that you were like, they are rich?
Oh my God, I remember one time we went on a field trip, and the chaperone, well, one of the dads had, I guess it was a Mercedes. I was like in elementary school, maybe first or second grade, and the dad had a phone in the car. This was the 80s, okay? So I was like, ooh, they're rich, because like
rich.
Car, there was a phone car. They're rich.
That is rich. I always thought like people that had like a nice looking house, like they had been remodeled and they weren't from the 50s like the rest of us, or the 40s when your house was nice. Like at some point, someone turned this into an 80s or a 90s house, right? When I was a kid growing up in the 90s. And I thought these people must be rich because their house doesn't look like the other houses, right? What about you, Vero?
It's when I went to visit my friend, and there's two different moments. Okay, the first one was when I went to my friend's house, and they had she had Play-Doh, and she had like all the little pieces to make the Play-Doh stuff, the pizza, and all the microwave, and all that cool stuff. That was when I was young. Like really young, Vero, right? And then the next one was when I met my friend Jackie in 5th grade, and she's like, I have a computer in my house. And then that's how we learned about AOL through her. And I was like, and they lived in a 2-story house. I felt like, wow, they're rich. But they still lived in Watts. But I was just like, they're rich. Like, they've got the money. To me, having Play-Doh and the little things that you needed for Play-Doh, along with that computer, those girls were balling. Them parents were rich, man. Rich.
Yeah, the Play-Doh accessories, that's pretty cool. Like people who have the whole Barbie house with the Barbie car with the Barbie, the Hot Wheels with the tracks. Like, that's pretty amazing. And then you just get like, not the half-ass pieces that you bought at the outdoor swami. Like we would always get dope stuff at the outdoor swami, but it wasn't all together necessarily. Anyway, thanks for indulging me in these light and funny questions. This was our random episode from May. I hope that you've learned something new from one of us, laughed with us, thought about your own answers, and just thought about your life and ultimately felt grateful for all of it. The good, the bad, the ugly, the funny, the random. Hopefully you're feeling gratitude wherever you are, even in the littlest of things. The littlest of things, if you're having a hard time finding gratitude, that's our tip of the day. Find it somewhere. You're breathing. Find it there. Anyway, super grateful to have spent time with my beautiful co-host today. If you want more on Level Up Latina, find us on the web, leveluplatina.com. You can also check us out on social media at Level Up Latina is always our handle. Join the guilt-free squad. It's a beautiful coaching community. You can join at leveluplatina.com. Super inexpensive. It's a small monthly membership fee, and you get to be in a beautiful community. Monthly workshops that are really effective and great. An online community where we get to chat and share and meet up and have meetups, share opportunities, share positivity, laugh with each other, vent with each other. So the Guilt Free Squad is a very, very cool thing that we do. So hopefully you will join, you our listeners. Other than that, I think that's everything for today. Email us if you have questions, admin@leveluplatina.com. We actually get a lot of you commenting on our website, which we love. Keep commenting on our website, sending us your ideas on DMs. We get a lot of great topic ideas in DMs. We just got one today. So keep sending them. We've sent you we shared with you every way to contact us. Do it. Las queremos mucho. Have a beautiful rest of your month as it wraps up. And I love you, girls. Thank you for being here.
Love you too. Thank you.
Hasta luego.